Coach, your team has 3 shutouts through 6 games. That is tied for the #1 spot in Division I field hockey, and the team also allows .49 goals per game, which leads the nation. What does this say about your team so far this year?
Well, obviously it says we play good team defense, which Mallory and I are very proud of. During preseason at the beginning of the year, we really stressed strong defense. I think that's an emphasis for both of us. If we don't play good team defense at Division I, we're not going to be in games, period. So, but it speaks volumes because we lost an excellent goalkeeper in Elena White, who had Division I shutout record her junior year, and because she was so strong, the other 2 goalies, Stuppy and Maddie, didn't get a lot of minutes. Stuppy didn't play in any games last year, and Maddie was our backup. And they've both, been waiting. They've both really been playing behind a great goalkeeper for 2 years now. And I think they were just jumping at the bits to get their opportunity, and they're making the most of their opportunity. I spend a lot of time with the goalkeepers, at practice. So it is, we do a lot of shooting drills. We do a lot of circle play. We get them a good warm up. So it is an emphasis in our program and our practices. It's this team defense, which starts with the goalkeeper. So we're really proud, and we really stress with our team to have pride in your personal defense. So that's progress. That's, speaks a lot. That's one of our accomplishments and achievements that we're very proud of.
Okay, and then this Friday is your first A-10 conference game against Richmond. What can Haven Nation expect from your team?
Well, my team is very excited to be, I think from a coaching standpoint, my team really needs to be challenged, okay? The first weekend we beat 2 very strong teams, and I couldn't have been happier and more pleased with the players. Second weekend we beat a very good team in overtime, Cornell, who's now doing very well. And this past weekend I would say we need to elevate our play from this past weekend because Richmond's a much stronger team. They're playing very competitive schedule. So they're used to playing a high-paced, very competitive, a challenge for every single loose ball. We need to make a step and elevate our play to be able to compete with Richmond and beat Richmond, which I have no question that we can do that. And I think that this game is coming at a good time because we need to be challenged, and I think the players are looking forward to playing a stronger team. So we're going to be very excited. We're going to play high tempo, high energy field hockey. I expect another good strong we have to play good strong defense. Richmond is out for revenge. We, even though they were the A-10 champions last year, we knocked them off 1-0 on their home field, and that's going to be in the back of their minds when they come to Haven Nation. So yeah, and my team remembers that game as well. So it's going to be a showdown. And it's going to be a great field hockey game.
All right. Good luck, and thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome.
Coach, what was your plan going to the Spike Shoe Invitational hosted by Penn State, and were you happy with the results?
Yeah, I was really pleased with the outcome. Usually that's a weekend we take off traditionally. This year I really wanted to challenge some of our top runners. So we took our top 6 guys and our top female, went up against 4 other teams. So we had Syracuse, Michigan, Penn State, 3 of the top programs in the country, and then D3 Grove City. Alexis Arnold went out there for our women, finished in the top 20, had a personal best time by over a minute, and really showed some confidence and poise going up against some of the top runners in the region. On the men's side, I was really excited about our team. Dylan Mountain finished 5th in the men's race. He would have been number 3 runner on 2 of the top 12 teams in the country for Division I. Really showed he's a contender for everything from regional conference up to the national level. So really excited about that. Our team was a little bit more spread out than I would have liked, but it was a good, some good tough competition early in the season that really kind of re-energized us and showed us we need to keep doing some work. We can't take things for granted.
Moving into this weekend when you head to the Pushdown D2, D3 Challenge, what kind of plane are you going to be having for that race?
For the men, we're going to sit a few of our top guys. They've raced two competitions in a row, and we've got a big one coming up in Lehigh in a couple weeks. So we're going to rest them. They're just going to kind of do a workout, give some of our other guys a chance to really step up and show us what they can do. Alexis will also sit out on the women's side, but again, it gives that other core group of our women an opportunity to go out there and mix it up with some inter-region teams. American International, Stonehill, and some other teams come down from the Northeast region. So looking forward to just seeing what some of these other teams are about and seeing what some of our depth can come through and do for us.
Cool. Thank you very much, Coach. Coach, Luke Erdman made his 32nd consecutive start last Saturday against Seton Hill. What does that do for the consistency of play for your team?
Well, Luke's been a long-time starter. Obviously, I've only had the opportunity to work with him for 2 games, but having someone in the center of the offensive line is that provides some consistency, something that always helps a program and a team. As we move forward, we'll build our offensive line, or build our team through our offensive line. So it's an area of emphasis for us, and Luke provides some senior leadership and some consistency at that position.
This week against IUP, who are you looking for to step up and have a real big game for you guys?
Well, in reality, we're looking for all of us to make a step forward and make some progress. I think if I look at it from the defensive side of the football, we made some progress this past week. We didn't give up anywhere near the amount of big plays through the passing game, was a little bit more consistent on it. So we made some progress there. Gave up one big play in the run game, and it had due to some gap fits that we had that were a little bit off. But we installed a new defensive front system last week. So to go through that and really only give up one big play in the run game showed some improvements in that area. We got to do a little bit better job of being physical on the perimeter as far as defensive bubble screens and outside screens, which our opponent had some success with. So we've got to focus on that. So we look for those guys to do it. From an offensive perspective, we've got to eliminate the turnovers. First game we had some issues with some ball security with carrying the ball and fumbling. We put a huge focus on it, as we always do, but put a little extra focus on it last week, and that was not a problem for us in the last game. But we had 3 balls that we underthrew where we had open receivers on it that led to interceptions. We just got to have the confidence to trust our preparation in those situations. I think over the first 2 weeks, from an offensive perspective, the first week we had the most yards per play in the last, I think it's close to 20 years as an offense, and then the second week we had most first downs in a game in over a decade. So we're doing some things well, but obviously we have a long way to go to get the productivity that we want to get to. But we responded extremely well this week in practice, had a very good Sunday comeback practice, then also had good practices on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then headed into today looking to continue to make those improvements. So we're looking for a whole group to step up. It's a team game, and it takes all of us out there, all 83 on the roster, to make an improvement each and every day.
All right, thank you very much, Coach, and good luck this weekend.